If your heart decided to quit on you tonight, would you honestly be shocked? Or would you remember all the warnings you brushed off this week?
That question alone makes people uncomfortable because deep down, most people know something hasn't felt right.
The tight chest you blamed on stress.
The breathlessness you blamed on being out of shape.
The exhaustion that sleep didn't fix.
Your body rarely fails without sending signals first.
But we're experts at ignoring those signals.
Especially when life is busy, bills are loud, and pain feels inconvenient.
Today, we're talking about the real signs your heart could be in danger right now. Not someday, not in old age, today.
And some of these signs are so common, people walk around with them daily thinking they're normal.
Let's start with the one everybody expects: chest discomfort.
Notice we didn't say sharp pain.
Because heart trouble doesn't always stab. Sometimes it squeezes.
Sometimes it burns.
Sometimes it feels like pressure or fullness.
Like someone parked a heavy weight on your chest.
And here's the dangerous part. It may come and go.
Which tricks people into thinking it's nothing serious.
If discomfort lasts more than a few minutes or keeps returning, that's not something to monitor at home.
Especially if it spreads.
To the arm.
To the neck.
To the jaw.
Even to the upper back.
Pain that travels is a major red flag.
Now let's talk about something even sneakier: shortness of breath.
If walking across the room suddenly feels like you ran a race,
or you can't lie flat without feeling like you can't breathe.
Your heart may not be pumping effectively.
When the heart weakens, fluid backs up into the lungs.
And breathing becomes work instead of automatic.
Many people experience this at night.
Waking up suddenly, gasping for air.
That is not normal. That is not just anxiety.
Another overlooked sign: extreme fatigue.
Not "I stayed up late tired."
We're talking about bone-deep exhaustion.
The kind where simple tasks feel impossible.
Showering feels like effort. Walking feels heavy. That can happen when your heart isn't delivering enough oxygen-rich blood.
Especially with women, fatigue can be the main warning sign before a heart attack.
Speaking of women, their symptoms are often different.
Less dramatic, more subtle.
Nausea.
Dizziness.
Indigestion-like discomfort.
Back or jaw pain without obvious chest pain.
Which is why so many cases are missed.
Now here's one people laugh off: swelling, feet swelling, ankles,
lower legs.
If your shoes suddenly feel tight or your socks leave deep marks.
Your body may be retaining fluid.
Because blood circulation isn't efficient.
Your heart can't push fluid forward, so it backs up.
Another shocker: cold sweats.
Not from heat, not from exercise, just sitting still and suddenly drenched.
That can be your body's emergency response system activating.
Especially if paired with chest discomfort or nausea. Let's talk about heart rhythm. If your heart feels like it's racing for no reason,
or fluttering,
or skipping beats,
those are palpitations.
Sometimes harmless, yes,
but sometimes signs of dangerous arrhythmias.
Especially if you feel dizzy,
or like you might faint.
Passing out is never something to ignore.
Ever.
Now here's the scary truth. Many deadly heart conditions have zero obvious symptoms.
High blood pressure, for example.
You can feel perfectly fine while damage accumulates silently.
Arteries stiffen.
Walls thicken.
Risk skyrockets.
Same with high cholesterol. Plaque builds quietly inside arteries, narrowing the pathway for blood, until one day, blockage, and then disaster.
Diabetes makes things even worse.
High sugar damages blood vessels and nerves.
Some people don't even feel heart attack pain because nerve signals are dulled.
That's called a silent heart attack.
Imagine having a heart attack and not knowing it.
It happens more than people realize.
Let's talk about risk factors people choose to ignore.
Smoking.
One of the fastest ways to destroy blood vessels.
It reduces oxygen in the blood.
Promotes clot formation.
Doubles heart attack risk.
Then there's excess weight.
Your heart has to pump harder to supply a larger body. Blood pressure rises. Diabetes risk climbs. Cholesterol often worsens. Physical inactivity is another silent contributor.
Sitting most of the day weakens the cardiovascular system.
circulation slows,
Metabolism drops.
the heart becomes less efficient.
Chronic stress is also dangerous.
Constant stress hormones keep blood pressure elevated.
Increase inflammation and push people toward unhealthy coping habits. Let's bring this home. What can someone do immediately? First,
Know your numbers.
blood pressure,
Blood sugar.
cholesterol.
If you don't know them, you're guessing with your health.
Second, listen to new symptoms.
New is key.
Sudden changes matter more than long-standing issues.
Third, move your body daily.
Even brisk walking strengthens the heart,
Improves circulation.
helps control weight and blood pressure.
Fourth, eat in a way your heart recognizes as fuel, not punishment.
Less processed food,
Less excess salt and sugar.
more whole natural foods. Fifth, sleep like your life depends on it, because it actually does. Poor sleep stresses the heart continuously, especially untreated sleep apnea.
Now let's address the biggest killer of all, denial.
I'm too young. Heart disease doesn't care about birthdays. I exercise sometimes doesn't cancel out daily risk factors. It's just anxiety.
Anxiety and heart symptoms overlap, which makes them ignoring dangerous.
If you're unsure, get checked.
Embarrassment is temporary. Regret is permanent.
Picture this scenario.
A busy person, always rushing, mild chest tightness for days.
They ignore it.
They keep working.
They keep postponing medical care.
Then one day, collapse.
That story happens far too often.
Because heart problems rarely appear out of nowhere,
They build quietly.
whispering before screaming.
Your body is not your enemy.
It's your alarm system.
If something feels persistently wrong,
Don't normalize it.
don't tough it out.
Don't self-diagnose online and move on.
Act early.
Because once heart muscle is damaged,
Recovery becomes harder
prevention is always cheaper than emergency treatment.
and far less painful.
Your heart has been working non-stop since before you took your first breath.
It doesn't get vacations.
It doesn't get breaks.
The least we can do is pay attention when it struggles.
So if any of these sounds sounded familiar,
Don't panic.
but don't ignore them either.
Get evaluated by a professional.
Ask questions.
Take control of your health.
Because the most dangerous heart attack
Is the one you convinced yourself wasn't happening.
and the safest heart.
Is the one protected by awareness.
So if this conversation opened your eyes even a little bit,
Share it with someone you care about.
because you never know who's silently struggling.
And if you want more real life-saving conversations like this,
Hit the subscribe button right now.
your future self and your heart will thank you.
Stay aware,
Stay alive.
and we'll see you in the next one.